What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another exciting video. Today I am super excited to show you something that I have waited a long time for, and something that actually arrived last week back at my home in Connecticut. I am back in Connecticut this weekend to attend a family event, so I was finally able to open up this absolute grail of a Dragon Ball statue. So obviously by the name of the title of this video, you know exactly what I'm about to show you. And it's actually right over there. But so before I show the statue, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who's kind of supported me. I know the channel is still very small. I think there's only like 20 of you, but I appreciate the comments and the views. And I do apologize for the channel being kind of slow. The true matter of it is that there's only about 2 or 3 statues that are in the process of shipping, and everything else is just waiting to ship. So I will make an update video when I get back into my temporary residence in Kentucky at some point on Monday. But you know, we have things down the pipeline. We just got a notification that the Prime 1 Rotunda T-Rex that I talked about will probably be here in Connecticut. Probably sometime next week, of course, you know, after I leave. But that's the next coming thing. The T1000 from Pure Art should be shipping out next month or two. And then supposedly the Goku versus Cell diorama should be shipping out next month as well. Well, this month actually, because we're in October. So, anywho, so as you can see behind me, I got some of my statues. This is my brother's old room, and you'll see. So anyway, guys, I'm wasting time here. Let's get to the meat and potatoes of why you clicked on this video. So several months ago, I made a video previewing this 1:1 scale Goku bust made by KD Collectibles, and I debated upon it, and I have never owned a 1:1 scale bust. I do have the Resident Evil 2 Liquor bust, but in terms of actually like a human, never had anything like this. But my current mentality is to buy them, and even if I don't have the space, at least I know that I have them. I can box them up, keep them in storage until I get everything situated, right? Well, I come back today, and let me just show you. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna flip it. And let's take a peek. Look at this. Dun 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 dun. Look at this beast of a bust. Holy cow! Did KD knock it out of the park with this bad boy? I tell you, folks, pictures, video, you can't grasp this thing. The colors, everything. This came in with no breaks, which was very, very good, because I know some people had received theirs with a couple of breaks, mainly with their arm. So we'll go over packaging in just a second. You can see here, you know, a very simplistic base, which KD kind of seems to be known for doing now. But look at the vein work on this. You know, the texture work is fantastic. Let's get up to Goku's face. I mean, that is fantastic. And here's his fist, and here's my fist. And I mean, I'm fat, so my hand's a little bit more pattier, but I mean, this is as if you took Goku out of the TV, cut him off at the waist, and here he is right here. Absolutely fantastic. Here's the COA, and what I love that KD does is they include this protective holder. I love that. It's such a small little detail, but it does make the difference between a top of the line statue company and kind of a ho-hum statue company. And as you can see, I have number 37 out of 150. So not a huge run on these. So I do dig that. He's really fantastic. So obviously this is more of a review other than an unboxing. And the reason why I didn't do an unboxing video is because of a couple of factors. 2, one, the boxes are gigantic. This thing shipped in 2 boxes. One box contained just the head. And then that box also contained the COA and the plug. The second box was the body and this base. This base weighs a ton. A lot heavier than I thought. And the body itself is also very heavy. I'm going to guess and say that this whole thing is probably somewhere between 60 to 75 pounds. No question about it. I can't even move him on the desk. He is that heavy. And I had to kind of just fit underneath that counter. I had to move baby off the side. Now he's like, this guy's took my highlight. Man, what? I used to take that spot. I had to move my Dragon Ball over there. So let's show you kind of what it comes with. So these are the boxes, and I apologize for the mess. As you can see, it's my brother's old room. This is my other statues here. I got to find a spot for them. So this is what he came in, and then in terms of the actual boxes themselves, these are the boxes. Massive. So this was his base, and this box here on top was his head. There's my liquor bust. So you got all these boxes I got to pop away when I come back. And as usual, what Katie usually also does is they include a cool art print. Not a 1-1, not a 1-1 representation of Goku. But it looks pretty cool. In fact, I'm going to see if I can stand him up. You know, what I do like about the fact that they include these pictures is this is a perfect material for me to take to a convention and hopefully someday meet Sean Schemmel, who does the English voice of Goku, and have him sign this picture and then get it laminated or framed and keep it right next to him. I think that would be absolutely cool. But as you can see, folks, this is just this is just an awesome bust. I'm extremely happy that I bought this. When it comes time to move him, it's gonna be a bitch, but it's worth it. No breaks. I mean, look at that vein work. Absolutely fantastic. The back is nothing special. It has a symbol on it. Now I will say, so I mentioned a couple things about the packaging and people having breakage. So the body is one piece. I think, even though I don't have an issue with mine, I definitely think that this arm should have been packaged as its own piece and just have it magnetized in there. And I had a little bit of trouble actually getting the body into the base here. And you can see it's kind of a little wobbly, and I have them in there. So I don't know if that's because the resin is cold. I don't know. But hopefully that goes. Everything else fits perfect. Goku's head and his chest piece fit right in there, not a problem. It was a little tricky to get the plastic out of his hair, because believe it or not, some of these are pretty sharp. So obviously the bag was getting ripped on them. So that's really my only gripe. But like I said, with most KD packaging, it did come packaged extremely protected. And yeah, I was very worried when I saw people posting pictures about theirs breaking, and being that I was 1,000 miles away, I had my stepsister check this for me. I said, "Hey, can you open up the box and make sure it's not broken?" And she said, "No, it doesn't look like it." So you can see the base here again is very simplistic. Just dragons on the side. I will say that this light here, and it's tough with the room light on. The way my brother's room is hooked up, I can't figure out how to turn the room light off and still keep this on. It's all one power source. But as you can see, maybe you can, but the light on this kind of only lights up his arm a little bit down here. It doesn't really light up the face. So it's almost to the point where, it's kind of cool, but it doesn't really do anything. I have to wait until I can test it in complete blackness and see if it highlights the whole statue. And speaking of the whole statue, this is definitely a statue that you want to have at eye level or a little bit higher. If I were to stand up and keep my phone, next to my chest, this is what he looks like right now. So you can't really see his face unless you go down. If he was about a foot taller, it would be better, So that is kind of one thing. I do like the way the Vegeta bust is looking. It seems like he'll probably be on the same level. But again, these are kind of minor gripes. But everything else about this statue looks flawless. And ultimately, when people look at this, they're going to come up close and look at it. So I do think that the head, he could have been looking up higher, but that this is the traditional Goku. He's getting pissed. He's like, I'm gonna beat the crap out of you. But yeah, man, this is so freaking cool. I'm so happy I bought this. I debated on this for the longest time. So that's about it, folks. Let me put this over here. So, no, that's not gonna work. Hold on, I gotta change my picture. There we go. So that's about it, folks. So just kind of again a quick update as to what this channel is going to be. So I should be in Kentucky for about another about 2 months, and then after that I'll probably have a month or two off to be back home with my dad, and then at that point I'm gonna decide if I'm gonna sell any of my statues or if I'm gonna pop them away in storage, so that way I can start working on getting my own place and figuring out what my next career path is going to be. In the meantime, I plan on doing more preview videos of statues that I would like to get. On my Prime 1 Studio wish list, I have about 5 statues that I would like to get. The top 2 being the Alien Queen and the Rogue Alien diorama. They're both massive statues. I would really like to do that. I'm a big fan of Alien and Aliens, and I don't really have anything from any of those movies to show my like for them. I do have Ellen Ripley on my wish list for Prime 1. She might be something I might pull the trigger because she's not very big. I think she's gonna, she's not gonna take up a lot of space. But so we'll see about that. And like I said, we do have some other Dragon Ball statues, which again are waiting to ship. KD seems to be shipping in about 5-6 week time. So hopefully by the middle of this month, I'll get my shipping invoice for Goku and Gohan and Cell, which he just posted that they're going to be, that the Gohan and Goku Kamehameha is 1 box, but Cell is going to be 2 boxes. And from the pictures that he shared, Cell is going to be absolutely monstrous, and I have no idea where I'm going to pop him in. So like I said, some of these statues behind me might have to be in storage or sold. But as always, I appreciate the support, and hopefully I'm inspiring some of you to either get into collecting Dragon Ball statues or maybe showcasing stuff that you collect, regardless of what it is. I will make a video that more of a personal video about kind of who I am and what I hope to accomplish with this channel, and hopefully grow this thing and just kind of be another alternative to what's out there. I know there are a lot of unboxing videos, people with established viewers, so I like to throw my hat in that ring, and just as a blue collar guy who's been a fan of Dragon Ball since he was 18, I think it's great now that we have access to these things. And again, it's a pricey hobby, I'm not gonna lie. I'm very lucky to have a career that pays me very well. But definitely if you are a fan, you owe it to yourself to at least try to get one of these things. And even if you just have one and it's your grail piece, stick with it, because we all started somewhere. So, as always, folks, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, comment, and let me know kind of what you're interested to see. What are your thoughts on this Goku bust? Is he as badass as I'm making him out to be? I think so. I think he might be he might be my grail. He might have dethroned Light Weapon Studio Broly. Boy, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see you guys in the next video. Be good people.